Now to a story that has shaken our community. A deputy constable shot 4 times and survives.
Deputy Alden Clompton is recovering tonight after one of those bullets lodged near his heart. He was ambushed and shot from behind just before midnight after a traffic stop in the 3rd Ward area. We've been speaking with his family all day, getting updates on his condition. Clompton's son spoke less than an hour ago about his dad.
He's the one who works for what he owns. He's the one who provides for his children and makes sure that they have everything that they need in life.
And tonight we have team coverage beginning with Channel 2's Haley Hernandez. She joins us live from the medical center where doctors have just updated the deputy's condition. Haley.
As you mentioned, that press conference just ended, and we are finally able to hear from a trauma surgeon and the deputy constable's son. They once again elaborated on what an award-winning law enforcement agent Clompton is, while Precinct 7 admits that they won't divulge too much information in order to preserve the integrity of this investigation. But the family was visibly angry when they said that they are dedicated to finding the person who did this.
He has acknowledged that he knows who we are. He has acknowledged that he understands us, he can hear us, and he can respond to us non-verbally, as far as like a grasp of the hand or nodding of the head.
He had sustained 6 wounds to his abdominal cavity and chest cavity. The surgery went well, successful. He's now recovering right now fairly routinely in our shock trauma intensive care unit.
And the surgeon also said that some bullets are still lodged in Clompton's body, which I'm told, for example, is done pretty fairly commonly when they don't want to disturb any nearby organs. Reporting live at the medical center, I'm Haley Hernandez, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Haley, thank you. Neighbors are rallying behind the deputy's family, offering prayers and words of encouragement. Our Ryan Korsgaard joins us live from the scene tonight. Ryan, I would imagine the neighbors are still trying to make sense of why this happened to begin with.
Bill, they're trying to. They really describe a tight family that tried to include others, including their neighbors. Now those neighbors really in disbelief. Houston police officers scoured this empty field at the intersection of Alabama and Briley, looking for clues in the shooting of Precinct 7 Deputy Constable Alden Clompton. Police say that he was ambushed.
Tears come to my eyes, just thinking that, such awful things can happen to such good people. So I'm just so grateful to even know them, to have them as my neighbors. I'm grateful.
Shavara Lyon says Clompton rescued her after she rescued her dog by helping her back into her locked backyard.
And we got the dog over the fence, and he, like a little kid, boosted me across the fence. And so he's so amazing. Him and his wife and I are so very close. And I know he's a fighter. He'll pull through.
God, give him strength. Let him not lose hope.
Prayers at the shooting scene for Deputy Clompton. Here, police say Clompton was talking to his Precinct 7 partner, Ann Glasgow, through an open window when they say someone came up behind him firing at least 6 shots, hitting him 4 times. Police say she fired 1 shot and the shooter ran away. Clompton's neighbors are still in disbelief.
Immediately, my heart dropped. I mean, you think things happen, but you are just not in a position to feel like it would be that close to you.
You can imagine that feeling. Now, police have been here all day, finishing up in about the last 20 minutes. We're live today. Ryan Korsgaard, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Ryan, thanks. Channel 2 investigator Jace Larson continues our team coverage of the deputy shot with a look at a person of interest in this case. Jace, what do we know?
Well, we know that that person is a person of interest, not being called a suspect at this time. We also know that the detectives from the Houston Police Department here have interviewed him not once, but twice today. And as they were doing their interviews, we were talking to a woman who was just a few feet away when the shooting happened. Police are still trying to figure out exactly what angle the gunfire came from, but a woman who lives just a few feet away from the crime scene heard it all.
The TV was on, but we heard like 6 shots real quick and then a louder return shot.
4 of those shots hit Deputy Alden Clompton as he leaned in the window of a patrol cruiser talking to another deputy after a traffic stop. That other deputy is the one who fired at least 1 return shot. Police don't think that that traffic stop was related to the shooting.
We knew as soon as we saw the cops show up last night, as many as they did, that something bad had happened.
All day long, detectives were out collecting evidence. They got another bullet and some fragments. They were focusing heavily on this area near the bike path that leads near the intersection where Deputy Clopton was shot. Even late at night, Angela says the bike path is busy.
There's always people that are traveling up and down it.
Don't think the shooting will make Angela move, she says. She's not going anywhere.
This is not the norm out here, that in spite of the news stories, that this is a really wonderful place with some really wonderful people living here.
Well, the constable of Precinct 7 told me today that she believes this shooting is unprovoked. Police have reviewed some security footage from businesses around the area. While they were able to see the shots actually hit the deputy, they weren't able to clearly see where those shots came from or the shooter. We're live downtown. Jace Larson, KPRC Channel 2 News.